And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he will strike him out. 10 now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a walk in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike one. LeMahieu is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mullins, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Two away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another shot now, Trey Mancini. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Sanchez. And he makes the throw to first. Mancini is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batter, number 24.
Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And here's Renato Nunez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the first pitch of the at-bat.
For the Yankees,
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit hard, but foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. The leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. David Hess is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Orioles, number 41, David Hess.
High in the air out to center field. Mullins has it in his tracks. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yankees 4. So striding forward now, Jesus Sucre. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Sucre is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alcides Escobar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Axton has his sign. Here's the 1-0. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. Villar onto the grass, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mancini giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins has a read on it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Jonathan Villar.
Shot towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and the Yankees move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the 1st inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. James Paxton